This is everything you need to know about life after lockup.
Make sure don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nyshaunique, and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and comment. Comment down below, tell me what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see next, which boy got you excited for the week or the weeks to come. Comment it down below because I want to know. And subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you get notified each and every time I upload so you won't miss one. Okay? Okay. And if you've been here before, don't forget to like and comment. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and what you want to see next as well. Comment down below. Tell me what got you excited for the week or the week to come. Because we want to know. We want to chat in the comments down below. Yeah, we want to chat in the comments down below. So, without all the extra, let's get right into this video. We're back. So, if y'all read the title, then y'all see that this video is basically things to know about cosmetology school, things to know about Paul Mitchell, things to know after you're done. If you hear anything, if you hear a fan going, I have a fan going, and if you hear like ruffling, I got a dog behind me. And he decides to want to come on the bed at this very moment, so bear with me. But without all the extra, like I said before, we get into the video. If you see me looking down, I took notes. And I took notes and I put down things I wanted to talk about. I got it on my phone and on my tablet, two different things. So I guess I'll start off by saying that I just recently graduated. Well, I graduated from cosmetology school February 14th of 2023. I became licensed in May. Yeah, this is everything you need to know about life after lockup. You heard it here first, aka Cosmetology school. So, for people who don't know, I went to Paul Mitchell. I had no, I'm trying to get it out. So, I went to a Paul Mitchell cosmetology school. I toured no other cosmetology schools. I looked into no other cosmetology school. I saw that one. I saw it was good. I picked it. It was like more of a impulsive thing because I never had a feeling in my heart to do hair. I never wanted to do hair. It was nothing I was feeling. And if y'all want to see me, just a little bit of my journey from cosmetology school and me clapping out and taking my tests and everything, I'll link it in the card somewhere. But y'all can go watch the journey because it was a good one. Stressful, but good. I feel like every cosmetology school is different, so that is what it's going to be. I can only give y'all what I know from my experience and the things I learned, so that's important to get out there now. So for Paul Mitchell, we had like a four program breakdown. We had core, which is like freshman. We had protege, which is like sophomore. We had adaptive, which is like junior, and creative is senior. Creative is exactly what it is. Like, you have the creativity to do anything. You're not really too caught up on like waiting on your teachers and stuff like that. Like, you do it, you did it, it's done, they check your what the been, but they're not as hovering over you as much as they do when you a freshman and a sophomore. You know, a little bit of a junior. Junior, they start like leaning up and you start doing more stuff by muscle memory and not by like, okay, do da 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 da. So that's how that is with Paul Mitchell. They got a full program. I remember like core was like 6 to 8 weeks. You learn haircutting, you learn color, you learn like the different applications, stuff like that. When we first started, you get the kitness. Like, kitness is such a big thing in Paul Mitchell. But they take our scissors because we're not allowed to have our scissors until cutting because they had so many people like get their scissors and go home and like chop their hair. So yeah. I literally didn't put this in no order, y'all. So I'm just gonna go from the top to the bottom, and if it's like scattered, bear with me. I'm just an all over the place person. So, for starters, I put like, you don't have to go to a popular school for a license. Go somewhere you're gonna get some fast food. Go somewhere that is cheap and you still gonna learn everything you need to learn and much more. I feel like, from what I've heard from other people that went to other places, I feel like Paul Mitchell was good in the aspects of giving us extras that other schools didn't give. Like, they had a bunch of extension classes that's, you know, you pay extra, but you can take lash classes and we had a lot of nail classes and like classes that we can take that can enhance what we do when we get out of here. So I feel like Dalmatian was definitely had us on that side, like just giving us a bunch of things to enhance the stuff that they didn't teach or stuff that they touched on just a little bit, but it was like just knowing it was always stuff they most definitely could have improved on, like before you get there. Ask students how they feel. Like the people that's give you a tour, the administrators, the teachers, whoever, they're gonna make the school sound like motherfucking Willy Walker's chocolate factory, and it is the best thing you could ever come by because they want you to come there. They're not gonna be like, yeah, you know what, we can't keep teachers, but well, you know the curriculum ain't curriculum good enough, but no, they're gonna, oh, this is bad, like they gonna sell you a dream, and that's all it's gonna be. It's a motherfucking dream. Like, cause I'm telling you, like, even when we did open houses, when I tell y'all, like, they had us in it, but they didn't have us in it. Like, we didn't have, you know, they didn't ever give us like the right way to speak how we felt, say what we felt. Cause I would have told people, run for the hills, exit the way you came in immediately. Like, we couldn't keep teachers. We had like the weirdest interactions with a bunch of stuff that was like, I would have told them the truth. Cause I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Cause if I could have put my money somewhere else, I would have. But they sold me a dream, and I'm a daydreamer, so they got me. But like, access to, because I'm telling you, what the teachers, the administrators, the owners of the school not gonna tell you. Them students, 9 times out of 10, if you catch them when they're not around the teachers, you catch them like walking out or something, they're gonna tell you 100% the truth. 100%. Because they got no reason to lie to you. Real deal. Make sure you go to cosmetology school for cosmetology school. Like, if you want to cut hair, you want to be a barber, go to barber school. Because they learn stuff that we as cosmetologists don't. They use certain tools that we as cosmetologists don't. If you want to go for facials and lashes and stuff like that, yes, we do touch bases on that in cosmetology school. But if you know you don't really desire to touch hair for real, and you want to do facials and stuff, go to esthetician school. That's the point of the different schools. Like, for me, I went to cosmetology school because I genuinely want to touch bases. In cosmetology, I want my hair in it. Like, I can wax. Like, I can wax your eyebrows. I can wax your upper lip. Like, some things I can do. I can do your makeup because I'm certified in it. But it was like, I know I want to do hair, and the things that I want outside of hair, it's cool to fall back on. But if you want to be an esthetician, go to esthetician school. Don't go to cosmetology school and be like, they ain't really teach me too much about esthetician, because that ain't what they here for. They're going to teach you how to do that haircut. Don't cut past the third knuckle. Like, that's what they teach. They not teach you, okay, so when you dermaplane, you got to do this. But they not teach you that. Or they not teach you, okay, when you lining up a beard, do this and da-da-da-da. Like, they're not teaching you that. So pick the right school, because I would hate for you to waste your time, and it depends on if you're full-time or part-time. Like, wasting your time being in the wrong program irritates you so bad, and you'll drop out, and then it's a waste because now you gotta pay your money. Depends on how far you get into it. So pick the right school for sure. Theory come first. Don't think when you start cosmetology school you hopping out on the floor and you blow drying the head. Be for real. You're not touching people's head for a couple months. You literally go from like, oh yeah, this is cosmetologist, to, oh baby, you gotta learn the do's and the don'ts, the backs and the forths, the ups and the downs, the rounds and rounds before you touch your head. And when you touch your head, they still, oh, don't do it like that, do this and da da da. And it's like nothing's wrong with the way that they will adjust you as you're learning, because that's what you're there for. Because if you had it all put together, you wouldn't be here. But you're here, so learn while you're there. But you learn so much. I'm telling you, like, when I tell y'all, I did not know going to cosmetology school I was going to learn a bunch of theory. You learn about the different, like skin diseases, I guess, like what lice look like, what dimples look like rashes and this and that. Like, you learn about, like, the different things you can have going wrong with your nails, and like, you're not supposed to get your cuticles cut, because if they cut it make you bleed, you can sue, because that's a live, you know, it's live skin. You're not supposed to cut nothing living. Put that in your back pocket for a rainy day. If they cut them cuticles and you bleed, So when I tell you if I ain't learned nothing else, I learned that. And I kept it in my back pocket. So, play me if you want to. I'm calling the people. But, like, you know, you learn so much. And it's like, if you going in, you think, I ain't got to learn nothing. You learn about electricity. Like, it's so much you learn. And you just like, I did not think hairstylists had to know this. Because I'm not an electrician, but it's like, you got to know why you shouldn't, like, wrap your cords a certain way. If that's your goal, like, if you know, like, oh, I'm gonna go to cosmetology school, what is your goal? Like, don't go in here like, it is what it is, I'm just set a goal. Like, set a goal. Like, you know what? I'm going in here to be the best haircut I can be. I'm going in here to be the best colorist I can be. I'm going in here to be the best blow dryer ever. Like, when they come to me, they know the blowout fast. Like, they know the blowout gonna be exactly what they need, plus more when they leave my chair. Like, set that goal. If you here because you want a salon later on down the line, know that that's the goal and understand that it's gonna be days during school. It's gonna be days during school where you like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this tomorrow. I'm sick of this. You just gotta keep that going back in your mind. Like, you know what? You're doing this for a salon in the long run. You doing this for all the money that can be made in the long run. You feel me? Like, just keeping in mind what the goal was before you came, and like amplifying that in your brain time and time again, because it's gonna get hard. It's gonna be irritating. It's gonna be days when you like, I don't want to see a bunch of women today. I promise you I don't. Like, bruh, like 25 of us. I'm tired of seeing girls. I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm tired of seeing y'all. Just keep in mind, like, you know what? I'm here to get this license, to get this line. Let me go to school. In certain states, right, you don't need a license to do certain hair related things. Like, I know a lot of places you don't need a license to do braids. Like braiders don't need licenses to braid. They need a license if they want to wash and blow dry you. That's why a lot of braiders don't wash and blow dry, because they would have to go get a certificate for that. So it's like, just understanding, like, you know, if you going to school, you like, you know what, I want to go to school for braids. You technically don't got to get a license for that unless you want a salon, or like, you know, you're in one of the places that need a license to braid, but it's very rare. But like, technically, people need licenses to be doing hair, but that's neither here nor there, because a lot of people do it without licenses. So just knowing that, like, oh, like, if you go to school to do nails, like, if you want to do nails, you need like some type of certificate. You want to do lashes, you need some type of some license behind it, because you're literally playing with like people's ability to see if you do this wrong. Just like when I was in school, they taught us extensions, right? And like, I go on people's page, so I'm like, you know what, maybe I want a little tape in, maybe I want a little micro link, and you go on people's page, and if in your bio say self-taught, I'm running for the hills, baby. You finna give me a boss spot. And it's like, y'all be so, as people, we sometimes be like, oh, I can watch this on YouTube and I can do this. This is easy. Let me go be a hairstylist. Let me go do micro links. But it's like, it's so much harder than just putting them in. Because now, how do you move them up? How do you take them out? How do you keep their hair safe? Why are you twisting it this way when you need to twist it that way? Because you gonna pull all the hair out. So it's like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So just know that you don't need a license for everything. But stop going to people that's talking about myself. You taught yourself how to put some tape in your head. I'm cool. Because that tape can pull your head out. Now y'all out here talking about, well, you know, I wouldn't be bald if that girl didn't pull that tape out. Y'all sound like everybody when they be like, I wouldn't be bald if my mama didn't give me that perm when I was 8. That perm did not stunt your growth, but it's cool. Because I'm going to agree with you. I ain't never had a perm. Never settle for any job, and this is for when you're done with school, or like you almost towards the end and you like looking for that internship where you like, you know what, I want to go work in a salon. You know, I want to go get started in a salon, so let me talk about, never settle for anywhere that's not benefiting you in a way that you feel like you deserve to be benefited. Like, you didn't go to school for a year, 2 years to go into a position where it's like, I hate this, I don't like this, this isn't fun. It's like, don't settle for a job. Like, if you know what, I'm great at this, I could be making $20 an hour doing this, and you only trying to pay me $12. Stand on business. Stand on business. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, just because you're fresh out, we can only pay you 8. When it's like, be for real, I'm coming in with a license, pay me at least 12. And then, you know, because some places have where you got to go through like they program for like 6 months to a year, them teach you the way they do stuff and give you further knowledge that school didn't give you, because school gives you the basics. When you touch the real world and you out there at a salon, that's when they give you everything else. So it's like, don't settle for a job, but don't go into everything thinking you off the bat supposed to be getting top notch dollars, because that ain't it. That ain't how it works. Do not booth rent fresh out of cosmetology school unless you already got a clientele, because you are going to be spending more money than you're making 9 times out of 10, because you don't have a clientele. You don't have steady people coming in getting their hair done, or getting their nails done, or getting their lashes done, or whatever it may be. You don't have a steady clientele yet, so don't booth rent, because you're spending more money than you're making, and that's not what we're trying to do off the bat. We trying to make as much money as possible. Don't spend it before you get it. Majority of your work assignments, stuff like that, are on your iPad. It depends on where you go. For us at Power Mitchell, our tuition came with an iPad, and we did so much work on that iPad. Like, if you didn't have that iPad, there was like no reason to. Not it was like, if you didn't have that iPad, there was no reason to you being in school, because so much of everything we learned, everything we did, everything was on that iPad. So if you didn't have that iPad, you was going home to get that iPad. For the amount of money we paid, right, to go to school, the amount of money I paid to go to school, the kit, average size kit. They sell a bunch of things you can buy with your own money to upgrade your kit, but the kit itself, starter, very average, very average. What else? Like, you can't bring other, for us at Power, when I went to Power Mitchell, we couldn't bring in outside hot schools. So if they sold it, you couldn't bring it from nowhere else. Like, they had their own flat irons, you can't bring a flat iron. Even if I know I got a better flat iron at home, they can do way better than this one, you can't bring it. Curling irons, you can't bring it. Blow dryer, you can't bring it. Like, I know with like clippers we could have, because they didn't have their own brand clippers. Like certain brushes, you can get away with it and here and there. Let me tell you, the one thing I did, and this was towards like the end of my time, I kept a small flat iron to get them edges, to get them baby hairs. I kept one, because this big one ain't gonna cut it. So, but like, we couldn't bring in outside tools if they sold it. For us, we had 2 different makeup programs. We had a co-makeup program. Well, we had like which was like the regular makeup program that come with your tuition, and we had a pro makeup program that you pay, I think, like $5,000 or $10,000 extra for. I ended up taking pro, right? Let me tell y'all why. Going into this, I'm thinking, when I signed up for the pro makeup, I'm thinking they're teaching me everyday makeup. Like, everyday makeup you can go put on your homegirl because you can go out to the club, or you can put it on because you can go on a date. Everyday makeup that I saw people do. No, completely opposite. They taught me bridal makeup. They taught me editorial makeup. They taught me photo shoot makeup. They taught me makeup that you use for like events. Not like, you not finna throw this type of makeup on to go on a date with a dude. Like, that ain't the type of makeup they taught. And I was just like, wow, I signed up for this, and this ain't what I wanted. I thought I was doing something else. But it's honestly something great to have in my bed, because I can go do bridal makeup if I wanted to. Because I learned how to airbrush and all this stuff, and it's just like, it it's good to be in the bed, but that ain't what I wanted to. But it's cool. So, Power Mitchell is clocked hours. Right? It's a clocked hour school. Whether you part-time night, day full-time, day part-time. For us, because I'm in Illinois, we had to do 1,500 hours. It is clocked hours. It's not like, okay, every week you get X amount of hours, even if you don't come. No, it's clocked. You gotta be there for them hours. You gotta be working for them hours. You feel me? Like, it's clocked hours. If you part-time, for me, the part-time was what? Like 5:30 to 10, for like 5 to 10. You gotta be working at 5 to 10. You gotta be there the whole time to get them hours. When you miss days, them hours, you feel me, them hours lost that you gotta make up, either in makeup hours or later, like being in the school longer days than you needed. Like, yeah, if you clocked out for lunch, that was time lost. So a lot of us, we would clock out, but for the most part, we try not to because that's time loss. And you don't want no lost time, right? We need all our time. So get out of here immediately. When you sign up, they tell you allowed hours that you are, hours that you are allowed to miss per each step in the program. And and then like say you miss 20 hours, right? And you gotta stay past your graduation date. It almost happened to me where I got like depressed during it and I didn't want to go no more, so I started missing days I shouldn't have been missing. And towards the end I almost had to stay longer. And every hour that you stay after your allotted time that they give you, you have to pay out of pocket. They want their money on it. And it's a no for me, baby. So don't miss school. Go to school. If you miss school, go to the makeup house. Do what you got. Expect to pay some money. Expect to pay that money on it. You're coming out of pocket something. Even if you get financial aid to cover your whole tuition, you still coming out of pocket something. You're gonna want to take them extra classes. You're gonna want to buy them extra schools. You're gonna want to buy them products. You're gonna want to, you feel me? Expect to spend some money, because it's gonna happen. Happen to the best of us. Don't be afraid to take outside classes. What they don't teach you in school that you want to learn, go find an outside class. It's gonna benefit you in the long run. Go take a wig inside class. I'm gonna do that because they're not teaching me that in school. It's gonna benefit in the long run. So that little $1,000, $1,200, whatever the class may be that you spend, when you get started, you're gonna make that back. So invest in yourself because it's gonna come back tenfold. Like, don't be afraid to take them outside classes because it matters to get you to where you're going. It's not keep you stagnant. But it was like, oh, I should take this. I don't even think I want to spend that money. Spend that money on it. You're gonna make it back. When you graduate, right? Go through the mental process of unlearning the things you learned, right? And I know something like, what are you talking about? Sanitizer. Don't unlearn it. Keep that solid. Because if you get that license and the board pop up, they need to be on these P's and Q's. Or that license getting took for a ride. So, but like the use of combs, the use of your scissors, the names of things. So for us, we were taught to hold blow dryers a certain way. Unlearn a good amount of this stuff. Some of the stuff that they, teach you, you will never use again. Like they taught us a pre-dry method. We don't even pre-dry like that in the real world. I promise you. The way they told us not to pre-dry in school is the way everybody pre-dry in the real world. So it's like, did you waste my time? It's giving time wasted. It's giving time wasted. Because it's like, what? You step into the real world and they're like, oh, why are you doing it like that? Do this. And you like, they told me not to. They're like, baby, unlearn that. That was to get that license. That's not how we do stuff in the real world. So learn what you need to learn to get that license, but understand that when you touch the real world, half of this stuff goes out the door because it's not used for real, the way they taught it. Expect a little drama, a little BS. You feel me? I will say that cosmetology school was like high school for like 20 up, for the 20 ups. You feel me? Like, well, not for the 20 up, for the high school, for the fresh out of high school up. Like, it was full of people in all ranges. So when I started in high school because I started at, 21? Yeah, because I'm going to be 23. I started at 21. So I'm like, I'm working a job to pay bills, and I'm going to school. So I can only go nighttime because I need to still make my money on it to pay those bills. Okay. So when I was in high school, it was full of older people who were the same way, who were working full-time jobs in the day, doing this at night. I had, people I came in with, they were like teachers and, they worked other jobs, or like they had degrees in other fields where they went to college and got a degree and decided, I want to go back and be a hairstylist. So nighttime was like cool because it was like mostly like older people who, had full-time jobs and lives during the day. There's like, what, they got kids or they got this, X, Y, Z, that this 5 to 10 works for them because they need this time. This is the only time they can get away from life and duties, right? daytime for the most part was full of the fresh out of high schoolers. People in their 20s, they get a bunch of free time. Um, I feel like daytime school was like high school on steroids. Like, time was like high school on steroids for sure, where it was like, you gonna hear some drama, you gonna hear some, yes, some people gonna be bullying this person, it's gonna be some dissing over here. It was just like the teachers will always say that, like, you can tell the difference of the people who here because they want to be here and this is what they want to do and this is what they see longevity in, and the people who came here because they didn't want to go to college and their parents got the funds for it. So expect a little drama, expect a little BS, expect some weirdness. I feel like I even, semi endured the weirdness with the older people that I was in school. That was in my nighttime program until I switched to daytime. But it was just like, I don't give a fuck about the next person. That it never bothered me, but it was like, I can peep it, I see it, I understand it, but like, it don't bother me because it's like, you cool. I'm not in competition with you. I'm not in competition with you. I'm damn sure not in competition with you because if it was, you would fall short. And it was like, for me, distance. Like everything about hair and doing hair and being a hairstylist is new. This is like impulsive. This is off of me. I'm like, I've never, did hair outside of this. So it's like, you intimidated by little old me, little miss. Never did nobody else hair in her life. Girl, please, let's go. Learn cuts, styles, and things that may seem old school. Uh, like a roller set. Learn that. Learn the little bob that's thick in the back. Learn that. Learn the Karen cut. You feel me? Learn it. Learn the rollout. Learn all that. Learn all the stuff that you really like. Finger waves. Who out here finger waving in your head? You'll be surprised. Your granny may not the only person I have. Finger waving it. Learn it. Learn the finger waves. Learn the roller sets. Learn all the stuff that you feel like we don't need to do that no more. We on wigs and purses and something else. Cool. Learn that too. The more money, the better. Double or nothing. Triple or nothing. Learn it all. So, like, you can be like, damn, that's in my bag. I got it. If it ever needs to get pulled out of the bag, I know I can do it. Learn it all. Expect to learn a lot. Expect to learn more than you may be able to carry for a while. But I ain't expect to learn all this. Expect to learn a lot and expect to learn how to dissect it to where it's easy for you to learn, because they will ask you, like, some teachers ask you, like, how do you learn? You're a visual learner, or you can look at it, you good, or like, how do you learn? Excuse me, your teachers will ask you, but it's like, learn to go home and still learn it, but unpack it in a way that, you know what, when it's time to take this test, I wrote these notes down, I can go through it, and it's not like jumbled up. Because it'll get like that, where it goes from, you know what, oh, I got all this knowledge, what do I do with it? You go write it down, it's jumbly, and it's just like all of this. You like, well, how am I supposed to study this? Learn it, but learn to unpack it in an organized way to where when it's time to study it, it's easy. Find the words easy. Um, you know, easy, easy giving back into yourself. Be prepared for unwanted competition. Be prepared for somebody seeing your greatness before you. I feel like a lot of people don't understand, or a lot of people don't notice it, that the next person will be in competition with you because they see you're greater and you don't. Prepare for unwanted competition. So when you like, why she always watching? Why she always acting like that? Why she always looking at me like that? Why she always over my shoulder? That's unwanted competition. Other people are in competition with you over the natural talent that comes, or the natural talent that you have, the talent that you pick up, the things that you learn, the way you learn. Because for me, like I said, I never did hair outside of this one. I'm learning this stuff, but I'm not just learning it here and it is what it is. I'm going home and I'm implementing this. I'm going home and I'm practicing this. So now when I'm touching back basics here, it's like, oh, you getting better at this. You getting great at this. Like, it's like, because I'm at home putting in the work. So be prepared for competition, like unwanted. If you like a person, like, I'm not in competition with nobody, because that's what I am. I'm not in competition with nobody. It's enough money in this world for everybody to make their own. Because I'm going to stand alone regardless. I'm going to stand in my lane regardless, because what God got for me, nobody else can steer me away from. And what God got for somebody else, I can't decide that's what I want. To control your emotions, you gonna have days where you're very emotional. You gonna have days where something just ain't go right. You just like, I don't want to do this no more. I know I had when I was in school countless days. I'm like very emotional. I didn't want to be there no more. I think like my third or fourth client on the floor, she was an older lady and she was falling asleep in my chair and I was cutting her hair and made me cut myself. So I was like, who wanna cut themselves? Cuts hurt. And I cut myself deep on my middle finger. The scar isn't there anymore, but it was like it was so emotional for me. Like I was ready to never come back to cosmetology school. Cause it's like, bro, this is what it is. Do you have people who will come into your cosmetology school and be like, oh, I want it to look like this. You need to do it like this, X, Y, and Z. When it's like you're paying $50 for a full head of highlights. You think it's gonna be top notch? No, sirski. We're learning. So learn to control your emotions. Understand that this is all part of the journey. Enjoy the journey while you have it. Cause I feel like it goes by slow until you done it. Like that was fast. Be open to the people you're in school with. Make friends while you're there. I met so many amazing people. I was there. I made so many, not so many friends, but I made a good amount of friends that, came out of it with me. So just be open to everything. Be open to the learning. Be open to the friends. Be open to the clients and stuff like that. I feel like cosmetology school don't teach talent / passion, but it teach you good things. It didn't teach me talent. I feel like no matter what you put in my head, if it's something that I can teach myself to be better at, I'm gonna be better at it. So they didn't teach me talent. They didn't give me passion to continue. It was just seeing the progress. It was seeing myself progress, and it's day by day. It was like, dang, I can do this, and I can do this well. Like when we first touched the floor, you only supposed to do like blow dries and haircut, right? I touched the floor. I'm doing a highlight service. And then it went from doing one to, oh, you good at this. We're going to just book you for highlight service. Oh, you're a little fast at this. We're going to book you for these services. And it's like, how are you supposed to be doing haircuts and blow dries? How did I get here? But it's like, once again, what that man upstairs had for me, nobody can tear me away from it. So it's like, hey, you supposed to be goated at this because it touch your hand and it just makes sense. So it's like, just understand that it don't teach you passion and it don't teach you talent, but it most definitely gives you the tools that you need to be great at it. Because if I wasn't, you feel me, if I didn't gain the passion to do hair, I would have been dropped it and would have been on to the next one. Because I am a very, impulsive person, and going to cosmetology school was an impulse. But over time, I've gained so much passion in doing it that is like, you feel me, I don't do hair. Well, I do hair now, but when I graduated cosmetology school in February. I didn't get a job doing hair until October. October at a blow dry bar. And I just started at a new blow dry bar full time. But it's like I know that I'm working my way into being into a salon full time because I know where I want to be. It's just that I am not rushing to be there because it's so much that is going to change when I get there. So just knowing that it don't teach you passion. It don't teach you talent, but it's most definitely gonna put some good things in you to be better if that's what you want to be. Is better. If you go to Paul Mitchell is teaching you the Paul Mitchell way of doing things. It is just the school is just preparing you for the exam and the practical. That's it. It's not teaching you about real world, and it's just truthfully true. One of the things I can say I genuinely dislike a lot about Paul Mitchell is probably any cosmetology school, barber school, esthetician school, nail school, whatever. You don't get paid for your service. You get a tip. And it's like, am I not doing a service? You can't cut me off a little something? Because if somebody come in here, right? And like I said, I did highlights a lot. Somebody come in here and get a forehead highlights and they go pay $50. You told me you can't give me 15 of that 50. I did the work. Regardless of me being a student, baby, I did the work. And it's like, you do get tips. That's very rare. Or you get a little, I feel like the biggest tip I got was maybe $25. But you getting anywhere between 5, 10, 15, couple dollars, a little change, a little this, a little that. You mean you can't break me off a little bit or put that little 15 towards that tuition? So I don't think I didn't really, stop. I didn't enjoy that too much, but you know, I guess it's like you learning, so I would repay you for something you learning. But it's just like you can break me off. I love some of that. Don't be like that. You won't have a lot of people that follow you. Like, you know, for me when I was in school, I had a couple clients that were recurring while I was there. You're not gonna have them people follow you. Why? Because school prices are so cheap compared to what your price may be when you get out of there. If they come in and they don't call it the first they got with a flat iron, you come in, you're paying $25 for a wash, blow dry, and a flat iron. In the real world, you're not going ahead and getting a silk press for $25. Starting price, you paying like $75 off the rip. You feel me? And it's like, who they gonna pay that 25 or they gonna go pay you that 75? They gonna continue to go pay that cheaper price. So just know that you're not gonna have a lot of people that follow you out. You may have one or two that follow you out into the real world and be like, you know what? I don't care the price. I love what you do. I love how you do it. Nobody's gonna do it like you. I'm following you. Let's go. For the most part, you won't. So don't get too caught up in like, you know, oh, nobody follow me. Da 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 da. Be friend. Because if they can out to pay $50, $60 for a full hair lightener, toner, all that, they're not gonna come pay you the $250 for it. Keep it a buck with yourself. Learning the time management is a big thing. Being on time for school, being on time with your services, knowing that the quicker you are with a service, the more money you make when you out of school. Keep that in mind. So if they say like, oh, you should do a blow dry in 45 minutes, they not telling you that because they just want you to be Speedy Gonzalez. Because they're like, when you hit that real world, you're making money by the head. You're not getting paid by the hour. You're getting paid by the head. So if you take an hour and 30 minutes on one blow dry, you ain't making no money on it. But that baby that takes 45 minutes on that blow dry, oh, she making some money. Even the person that takes 30 minutes on a blow dry, oh, she's really making that money. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that your management when you're doing stuff like for us, they told us like if you're doing a full head highlight, it should take you about an hour to put the foils in. Cause they say when you get out of here, the speed is your money. I say, alright, what you say you need to be an hour? Watch this, I'm gonna make it 50 minutes. Cause I need the money a rolling. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding that time management is important, like getting to work on time, getting to school on time, doing your clients on time, no matter. Don't rush through them to where it's like, did you even do my hair? Oh my god, it's ugly. But like, oh my god, girl, you did it that fast? Ooh, I'll be back. Work on your customer service. I feel like nowadays you see it so much where hairstylists are getting dogged left and right and left and right and left and right and right and left and up and down and round and round about their customer service. You get on TikTok, you be scrolling. Let me tell y'all about this terrible hairstylist experience I had. You just like, ooh, damn. Oh my god, this bitch so fucked up. She got me so fucked up. This hairstylist, ooh. This hairstylist is so unprofessional. Ooh. Oh my god, this girl charged me for the whole style and she didn't even do, ooh. And you just like, did they not tell y'all customer service is important? They didn't tell y'all that? Now y'all putting a bad name on all of us? Because they didn't tell y'all that? Like, I feel like for me, customer service is so important. For who I am as a person, I worked in customer service a very long time. When I get my own suite, it'll be like based on having great customer service, and people love to go into that like, I'm not paying that fucking deposit. I feel like out of everything that they complain about, people complain about, even other hairstylists go to other hairstylists complain about, I feel like the deposit is the least of my worries. I pay you $25 deposit. I'm not paying you no more than $25 for a fucking deposit, bitch. You think you finna run off with a 50 ball? I'll burn your whole house down about a 50. I don't care. I'll burn your house down about 50 cents to be technical, because I'm love up here. But that's besides the point. But I'm not paying more than $25 for a deposit. So I know when I get into the salon or when I get my own suite, yes, I'm going to charge you a $25 deposit, but it's going towards your service. Yes, it's going to be, I don't even know if I'll charge you a late fee. I feel like you'll have 10 minutes grace period, because it's like, for me, I know that when I do it, when I start, if you coming in for a wig and style, and I know it takes me an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes tops to do your wig and style, I'm putting a 10-minute gap in there, right? 10 to 15-minute gap in there in between you and the next client. Probably a 10-minute gap. Putting a 10-minute gap in there between you and the next client because I know it only take me an hour 15, hour 20 max with like a little touches and some pictures for the page. You know what I'm saying? So that 15-minute gap is getting you out the chair, you paying, cleaning up, getting set up for the next one, right? If you then come, you know, 10 minutes late, that's cool. I can deal with that because the minute I'm like, I'm done with you, I still get probably 5 minutes because I'm factoring in an hour. If I say I take an hour 15, I'm factoring in an hour 20, and then I still got this 10-minute gap, right? So if you come 10 minutes late, I got 5 minutes after the initial time that I set out, and that's cool. So we're not running over to the next person, right? If you come 15 minutes late, it's like, okay, you better be here 15 minutes on the dot, but I'm charging you a $10 late fee because now it is the possibility of running into the next person's time, and she don't deserve that because she didn't sign up for that. She want me to be punctual like I want y'all to be punctual, and if it's vice versa for me, if I'm 15 minutes late, you know what? That little $10 that I usually charge, I'm taking it off your service. So instead of paying, 150, you only paying 140 now because I was late, and that's on me, right? But if I'm giving you a 10-minute grace period, I'm giving a 10-minute grace period. That's just like. But if I'm telling you, okay, you get a 10-minute grace period, 15 minutes, it's a $10 charge. After, you feel me, 20 minutes, because that 50, that 10 minutes, cool, that's factored in. I don't care. That 15 minutes, now we push that 10 minutes that I had after to 5. You come 20 minutes late, you're now gonna cut into their time. So it's like, a 10-minute grace period, 10-minute grace period, 15 minutes is late fee, 20 minutes, bro, just don't show up. And I'm not gonna charge you for the whole service, but you'll probably get charged for a portion of it, because that's just respectful. I'm not gonna, if you book for a wig and style and it's $200, you already paid $20 deposit, right? I'm probably gonna charge you $25 for the waste of time. 25, maybe $30 for the waste of time. I'm not gonna go charge you the whole rest of it because you didn't get the service, and that's just a little inconsiderate, I feel like, on my part, charging somebody for the whole service. Because life do happen, and stuff do happen, and whatever. But I'm gonna charge you a little $25, $30 because you wasted my time. I could have been in the bed, or somebody else could have been in this slot getting. So yeah, so don't expect me, like, I don't ever want to be the stylist that charge you for the whole thing. You didn't get the whole service, but I will charge you $25, $30 because it was wasted time. Somebody else could have been in this slot. Other things could have been getting handled in this slot on which you wasted time. So I feel like a 10-minute grace period is cool. 15-minute late fee, like a little $10 late fee after 15 minutes is cool. 20 minutes is automatic. You over with. Over with. Because I feel like that's the same. I feel like everybody should do that because, yeah, and if I cancel your appointment, you get a deposit back. Why am I give you a deposit and I cancel? Because I'm telling y'all, about my money, I'll burn your shit down. I don't care if it's 50 cents. Give it. What's that TikTok?
Would you like $1 or do you want to double it and give it to the next person?
Give me the dollar.
I'm saying, do you want the dollar or do you want to double it and give it to the next person?
Give me the dollar.
Like, get my 50 cent back. Put it in the palm of my hand. The way you got it is the way I need it back. Expeditiously. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like that's important. Just working your customer service. Offer little snacks. Offer a little drink. You feel me? If you do braids, you feel me? Get you a hair vendor and provide hair. Like, I just feel like people know when you're a hairstylist because you want to be it because you enjoy it, or when you just trying to live that hairstyle life. When you trying to make that money, you trying to drive a BMW or Audi, and it's like, you charging me $600 to put 4 braids to the back of my head? What am I paying? Your car note for the money? Fuck yeah, I'm not paying. You know what I'm saying? So just knowing that, but also understanding that it's people out here with great customer service that is passionate about doing hair. They really want to be in this field. That's not out here trying to charge you $1,000 for a wigging style because they trying to lead us with this big bitch hairstyles, like, you know what I mean? But work with your customer service because they will eat you up at it. And I hate to go on TikTok and see somebody talking about money out, you know? That's all I'm saying. Because I hate to go on TikTok and somebody talk about me. I'll be like, I'll fall off the face of the earth. I'm not good with confrontation. I'm not good with people talking about me. I'm not good with feeling like somebody left my chair unpleased or unwelcome. Because I'm very much like, if I fucked you up, you know what? Book again. Give me another try free of charge. Because I need to prove to you that I can do this. You just caught me on a bad day. Or something just went wrong and we didn't connect eye to eye on what you really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Work on that customer service stuff. Yeah, so I think that's it. But y'all, that is all for this video. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed, so you can tune in when I drop. And if you aren't already subscribed, don't forget to like, comment down below. Okay. And until next time, it's your girl, the one and only Big Stepper, well known flexer. What Twisty say? Check it out. Peace.